Monster Venom. Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the Monster Venom BAF wave. As you saw, I just built him up on camera for you, and he is an absolute beast of a build-a-figure. Probably the biggest I own. He's actually bigger than Man-Thing, and he feels bigger than Hulk as well. This upper body part, the back part, that gives him an absolute girth here on his chest and his back, that makes him look an absolute monster. I love this BAF. I'm so glad I built this one. So this BAF I will be keeping. I do sell a lot of the BAFs. But this BAF I'm keeping because it's just insanely good. I love it. Monster Venom. We are Venom. And with the new Venom film right around the corner, I'm thinking this is going to be a good one to use going forward. Plus, who wants the boring regular Venom when you can have this absolute monster? Yeah. But articulation, guys, is pretty good on this as well. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look quite the way up. So you can kind of have him in this position, looking straight up, like in the comics and that. And you can also have it facing down as well. Be careful as well, just because of this piece here. That's the kind of position you kind of want it in when you're standing him still. I kind of have mine a little bit up like that, so it's a little bit more elevated. There's an ab crunch there, so you can crunch him quite the way forwards and quite the way back. I'm always careful with the ab crunches. When you start clicking them back for articulation purposes, you start to get very loose joints, but this one feels very stiff. The arms do lift up and do rotate at the side there. There is actually an elbow hinge there. Oosh, very stiff, but it does bend in pretty far, which is pretty good for a monster of this size. So you do actually have a lot of articulation, and it does rotate as well. The hands as well are on ball joints, so you can get a lot of articulation out of them as well. And they all do click into position, so it does feel pretty lumbersome. There's a waist swivel there, so you can rotate him at the waist. Legs do lift up and do lift back, with a thigh break there as well, and a double hinged knee, so that's pretty cool. There's actually a rotation at the calf there, as well as a crazy rocker ankle pivot and stretch. So there's a lot of articulation in this figure. And you're going to need it because it's Venom. And you're going to want to pose Venom in some awesome positions. Especially this Venom, it's so big. Let's try and get him back to a standard standing position. There we go, just so I can compare him to other BAFs. He's really cool though. I really like the way this one looks. What do you guys think? Definitely worth picking up this wave just for this BAF, in my opinion. There's a few figures in the wave that I think I'm going to be selling on, but this guy is definitely staying in the collection. Look at him. Absolute monster. Right, so let's put him on the dial there. And let's go to the desk cam, so you guys can get an up-close personal look at this figure and see what it looks like on the dial. And we'll compare him to some other BAFs as well. Let's do this. Okay guys, here is Monster Venom on the Dio. He looks awesome! I really like this pose actually. With him lumbered forward. As he's just screaming in somebody's face. this BAF is just so big. He's so big. I can't get over how big his BAF is. It's crazy. I like in the design on the face. That's a very animated face. They could have gone for a very standard face, I feel, on this one, but they didn't. They went for the ultimate, like, articulated looking animated face, which I love to death, because that is Venom, isn't it? Right down to the eyes and the way they're shaped and everything. Like all the different white patches on the body, that blends in very well with the dark metallic blue, sort of blue-black. Looks very nice. And then we turn him around. It's got the spider on the back there. Looks very nice, all the little details and intricate designs they've inputted. I even like, on this one, all these little wisps coming off of him. All the bits of Venom, of symbiote just escaping. I love that. That makes it look awesome. Makes it look like Venom's that evil that the symbiote's trying to escape him. So good. We are Venom. We are Venom. Loving this figure to death, guys. What do you think of it? Are you a fan of this BAF? Please let us know in the comments. Let's compare it to some other BAFs from recent waves, and we'll see which one's better. So here is Monster Venom at the side of Cable and Deadpool. And as you can see, Deadpool's not always the best person to use in these kind of things for comparison, because he is quite a shorter character in general. But the figure's are actually a standard height on this one, so I thought I'd use it. And as you can see, the Venom just towers over Deadpool. Really does just tower over him. And the thickness of the Build-A-Figure is just insane. The width of that chest is crazy. And it even stood next to Cable. I mean, Cable's a tall guy. Venom's a slightly bit taller than him. Only slight, that's just because of the hunch here, I think. If Venom was stood high, I think he would be a lot taller, but with the hunch, makes them a similar height. But again, just the width of that chest, the barrel of the arms, just makes every Marvel Legend look puny by comparison. Which is good, because it's the Monster Venom. You want, the other sort of characters to feel inadequate at the side of him, so this is a great figure, and I really like how it looks. But let's compare it to a couple of BAF figs as well. Okay guys, and here is Monster Venom at the side of Apocalypse and Titus. Great figures to use by comparison. These two share a very similar mold. Titus is thinner though by comparison. When you look at the the barreling that's happened here with this one, he's a lot thicker. But again, still not as thick and big as Venom, thanks to that back piece that makes him extra wide. So I think this is going to take some beating. Even Man-Thing isn't as big as this. Man-Thing looks tiny by comparison. So these were the best ones I could find that were of similar height and stature. All the other BAF figs look puny by comparison. Even Hulk didn't look this good. I think they should go back and give Hulk this back piece, because I mean it would beef the Hulk out so much more. But what are your guys' thoughts on this BAF? I'd love to hear back from you and what you guys think. And which is your favourite Build-A-Fig out of these three? Let us know in the comments below. Let's go back to the main cam and finish this video off. Well, Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's a woo. Hello there. And where to go you, big fella? We are Venom. Oh, the stuff of nightmares. Oh, may I have my face back? No, this is my world now. Hulk want to smash! No, Baby Hulk does not get to smash. So guys, what did you think of this Venom BAF? Let us know in the comments down below. I enjoyed filming this, I had a lot of fun playing around with him. He's such a cool figure. Highly recommend picking this bad boy up. The wave is worth it just for this figure alone. A lot of good can be said about it. I hope Marvel have realised and can make more BAFs that are as good as this, because some of the BAFs recently haven't been as good, but we are starting to get some solid BAFs. I was a little... see, like, Man-Thing was one of my favourite ones of the year. Planet Hulk was great. Titus was good. And then we've had a couple of duds. But then this guy came along and has put my faith back in it. So, I mean, I hope they continue to make awesome BAFs. Sauron as well was great this year, but I had to sell mine, sadly. I couldn't keep him. Too big for the collection, but this guy is definitely staying. What BAFs would you like to see in the future, guys? I mean, give us some ideas in the comments on what BAFs you'd like to see, and we can always put those ideas forward to Hasbro. You know, I do have a contact at Hasbro. As you know, I do get a lot of stuff sent through from them, so you know, it can't help, it can't hurt us, you know, if we send a little video across to them. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, guys, smash that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps out, it helps keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the force be with you. Bye!